Welcome to the Live Wide Open podcast. I'm your host, Randy B. Ramirez, also known as Wide Open Randy, and I'm here to serve, to help for anyone that's looking to level up their current situation. This podcast is for you. Those who want more out of life, those who want to be more and do more. This show right here is dedicated to helping raise the bar for all the motorsport enthusiasts out there like you and me. Holding it wide open is what we do. Being a good freaking person is who we are, and living our lives to the fullest is the lifestyle that we choose. So on today's episode, we're going to be diving in and talking about the mission, who we are, what are we doing, why are we doing this, and when are we doing this? We're also going to be talking about how you can support the Live Wide Open movement. This is a mission. This is something that keeps me fired. This is something that lights my soul on fire. So if you see me get like extra hype or extra passionate, or maybe you seem like I might be angry at some point, just know that this topic just fuels me. This is the story, the mission about a reluctant hero that it's been on a journey, and quite frankly, the truth of it being that, like, I don't even feel like I created this. Like, I feel like God planted this vision inside of me, like way before I was even born. Like when I was a little kid, I dreamed about motorcycles, even to this day as a grown man. But as a little kid, I loved motorcycles. I had this invisible motorcycle that I would take with me everywhere. I would turn it on. I would make noises. I would jump on the couch. I would jump on the tables. I'm pretty sure that whenever my mom showed up with me to anyone's house, they were probably like, man, here comes the annoying little kid with the motorcycle. Well, I'm freaking so passionate about this that this is just who I am. And I truly feel like God planted this deep inside of me, like even before I was born. Like, who, very few individuals out there, like when I first got my license, like to go a little forward in life, when I first got my license, a lot of people go and get a car. Like, not me. Like, I got my license, and the first thing I thought about was, all right, let's go buy my first motorcycle, street legal motorcycle. And and I had one before I even owned a car, and it was challenging because when it rains, you still gotta go outside and get wet and make it to work and do what you gotta do. But this shit just like lights my soul on fire. Like motorsports, um, truly, I feel like saved my life. Like I was doing well. I was making really good money, but I was like on my way, and probably had already become in some sort of way this boring, this unhappy, this angry and bitter, and like for like sake of words, like this corporate America type old guy that just doesn't live life to the fullest. Like that shit is boring, and that's not who I am, and that's not like who I feel I was born to be. And so this mission that I'm on, this mission about helping the motorsport community achieve personal excellence, like this is the mission. Like this is all about awakening the warrior that we all have inside of us. Like I feel like we all have this deep power that once awakened, and you could use it to create massive action within your life. And the problem is that a lot of us don't even know that we have it. We don't know that we can awaken it. We don't know that we could use it to our benefit, and that we can live life passionately and still make a really good living. Like I'm out to prove that and to show that just because we are wild, just because we like doing wild things or look like rebels in some people's eyes, like man, we're good freaking human beings. We're actually people who strive, who thrive. Um, and the mission is all about helping you and everyone out there living their life wide open. Like what this means is that living your life wide open is pretty much like, if you're watching this, you're probably a motorsport enthusiast, or this is very new, so I might have support from people who are not even maybe motorsport enthusiasts. But the term wide open comes from holding it, the gas wide open, like having the RPMs go all the way to the max. And how you do one thing is how we do everything. And that's how I truly live my life, and how I believe that we should all be attacking what we do. And so just bring it into everything that we do. Like we're so big on like putting high performance parts, or making our cars faster, our bikes faster, our trucks faster. I see like so much of this. We're all about putting high performance things into our vehicles, our motorcycles, whatever insert your motorsport thing is. But like I very rarely ever see people actually putting high performance tunes into their entire way of being. And like this whole live your life wide open movement, that's what it's all about. Like think about it like this. Like, have you ever heard of the saying, men never really grow up? Like our toys just become more expensive. Like if you're a gearhead or you're a motorsport enthusiast, you've heard this growing up. Um, and so what I learned through that is that making good money, like not only to be able to support your family, but to feed your passions is really important. Like you cannot just get by in life and think that you're gonna like live this great life. Like you literally have to. What I've learned is that I literally have to adopt the way of being into everything. Like I'm always constantly trying to improve and evolve because I want my well-being, my body, my mind, my soul, everything to perform at high levels. Not just with my bike, my car, my truck, whatever it is. Like everything we do performs at a high level, and so that is the way of being, the identity shift of living your life wide open. And so I went on this big mission to find ways of how I can constantly improve my life. Like I've actually been on this, I guess you could say, deep dive of self-improvement and self-development for the last several years. And I truly feel like I've grown to new levels that I didn't even think I had in me. And yet now I'm looking at new levels and I'm like, wow, like how am I going to achieve that? And I can't wait to achieve that. But I'm constantly growing and pushing myself out of my comfort zone and out of and putting myself in situations where it's really going to thrive or we're going to thrive. Like there is no other chance. And that's just like I love high performance. And when you bring that into all areas of your life, like you just flow as a better human being. And so look, like what I like to work on is like 5 core areas. I like to work on my mindset. I like to work on our bodies. I like to work on our spirituality, and I like to work on our business or our career, whatever it might be for you. And definitely our freaking passions. Like without our passions, I feel like we're unfulfilled. Like I feel like we just become these boring adults that like we're just meant to go and work and come back and work and come back. And like that's not what life is. Like you're not meant to live to work. You're meant to work so that you can provide a living for yourself, for your family, for your people, for your inner circle, for like your family, man. Like so how you do one thing is how you do everything. And when you adopt that, when you evolve and you load these high performance tunes into your well-being, you become fucking like unstoppable. Like we could go after whatever we want. We build this confidence, this internal belief of like nothing is gonna fucking stop me. And that's what I want to share. That's the mission that I'm on. That's the task that I feel God has put in me to spread the message, to help others believe more, to do more, to encourage them to like dream big, think big, and be big, be better, become better. Like don't be a fucking piece of shit. Like it just really boils down to it. Like fucking live passionately, but be a good fucking person. Because who the fuck wants to be stuck, man? And excuse my cursing, but like I said, this gets me fired up. I live by this. I'm passionate about this. Like, fuck being stuck. That shit is boring. If you know what that means, we're in the right crowd. Like, and so the identity of a wide open warrior is that like how we do one thing is how we do everything. So just like we load high performance tunes into our race cars, into our trucks, into our motorcycles, just like we load high performance parts, like I'm all about doing that for ourselves, for our well-being, so that we could become stronger, so we become mentally tougher, so that we can become spiritually stable, so that our income is fucking flourishing, so that we can do what we love to do and live life to the fullest. Because if you're not, like you're always going to be a fucking bitter guy or girl of whoever, man, I wonder what life could have been. And I don't want that to be you. Living your life wide open means taking on the identity of a wide open warrior and doing everything to the best of your capabilities. Like we just don't do one thing good. Like we adopt that identity shift to how we do one thing is how we do everything. Like it's just a way of being, man. It really is. it's our mind. Like, how can I describe it? Like, our mindset is strong. Our physiques, like, I've been working out and I feel on fire. I really do. I'm finally starting to grow into these shirts. And so, like, our mind is strong, our physiques are fucking hardcore, our faith is of most importance, like, our finances are elevated to levels that we only fucking dreamed of. Like, in our toys, those shits have to be stacked up because every single thing we do operates at a high level. And that's what I'm out to fucking preach. That's what I'm out to show that everyone can do this too. And we can continue to evolve, and we continue to become better, and we continue to get more toys and more cars and more motorcycles, and we can bring this community back together and freaking just show the world that we are fucking good people, that we strive to be better, to do more, that we have morals and principles, that we never lie, that we do the right things, that even when no one is fucking watching, we're gonna fucking go ahead and we're gonna do the right thing just because that's who we freaking are. That's instilled in our core. Like, we let me take a breather right here because I'm getting hyped up, man. And like, we are those motherfuckers who make them say, wow. That's what I'm about. And what that means is, wow, wide open warrior. Like, we show everyone out there who's out to judge us to say, man, those group of guys or group of girls or that group of individuals really have their shit together. Look how happy they are. Look how fulfilled they are. Look how they take care of their families. Look how they take care of their communities. But they're fucking living life to the fullest. Like, that is the mission that I'm on. Fuck being average. Fuck being boring. Like, fuck living however they say that you're supposed to live as a grown adult, man. Like, forget that shit. Like, if you want to level up, if you want to stay passionate about the things you do, then join me, man. Join me on this mission of spreading this live your life wide open movement. Like, creating wide open warriors is how we raise the bar and how we eliminate this freaking stereotype. Like, I'm tired of people judging. I'm tired of people misunderstanding us. I'm tired of people, like, just saying, oh, just because these guys like to go fast, or because they like to do wheelies, or because they think that we're rebels, like, doesn't make us fucking bad people. Like, I'm out to show the world that many of us are actually better than all those motherfuckers judging us. Man, I'm cursing a lot. I'm sorry if you're not into cursing. I'm sorry. Like I said, I'm passionate about this. And like, the thing is that I've been judged so much because of that. And like, when I went and I took a deeper dive, all those motherfuckers judging me had so much worse than I was. Like, man, cheating on their wives, freaking being a crappy ass father, like lying all the time, like doing, like saying, oh, you should do this, but behind the door, like they were doing whatever else, like totally opposite. Like, fuck that, man. Those people don't have no character. They have no moral values. They have no principles. Like, that's not who we are. I'm out to change. I'm out to raise the bar for all motorsport enthusiasts out there. And if this is vibrating with you, if this is resonating with you, man, you're my people. You really are. I'm building this for everyone out there who is just like you and me. People who want to elevate their families, people who like their future is their top priority, who like they don't want to fucking be the status quo. They don't want to be just mediocre or even average. Like I said, fuck being average. We're out to be above average. We're out to be extraordinary. And the word itself says it. In order for you to be extraordinary, you must do extra than the ordinary. That is the message. That is the movement. People who want to be the providers, people who want to be leaders, us, men, women, who want to teach their kids, like, not only the things that we didn't teach, or give their kids not only the things that we didn't have, but teach them the things that we never taught. Like help them think, help them evolve, help them like set their life up in ways so that you can create generational change. Like, I know this mission sounds crazy and it sounds big, but I didn't create it. It was planted in me. It really did. And like, I'm all about becoming incrementally better every day that passes. Like, I'm here to raise the bar of what really society thinks a motorsport enthusiast is supposed to be like. Really, that is the mission right there. We set the bar higher every single time. We do better than we did today, than we did yesterday, and we will do better tomorrow than we're doing today. Like, this is for everyone out there that has had a rough past, that has fucking have not things go their way, people who let their minds, because of the rough past, get the best of them. And what happens is that your mind stops you from taking the action and from believing yourself and from thinking that you could do more, be more, and create a life that's just more grandiose than the one you have right now. Like, let me help you shatter those fucking self-limiting glass ceilings that we fucking put on ourselves and crush it. Like, let me help you elevate your way of being. Let me help you lift your realm of the possibilities that you think that you can create for yourself by doing more, by being more, by becoming a better person, by achieving more, way more than you think you can right now. Because the truth is that we all have so much more inside of us than we really do. We all can achieve so much more than we can. We all, man, like doing triathlons and doing Ironman 70.3s have taught me that when you think you have like nothing left, like, man, you're only like 30-40% in. You have so much more. And if your mental toughness is there, you can overcome anything. And I've transitioned what I've learned in the Ironman triathlons into life, into my relationships, into business, into my, man, everything that I do. Like, that's really what I'm about. Like, it's a lifestyle. Like, live your life wide open is a lifestyle, and becoming a wide open warrior is a complete identity shift. It really is. Like, we strive to be better every day. We don't take shit from no one. And we're out to question the way of living. Like, they might say, oh, you're wild, you're a rebel, or whatever, but this is who we are. This is what lights us on fire. This is what I'm passionate about. And I know you're passionate about this shit too, otherwise you wouldn't be watching. Wide open is the motherfucking way. Man, it really is. And I hope this is vibrant with you. I hope this is and exciting you. I hope, like, man, it just brings joy to me. It fires me up because, like, for so long, I didn't think that I would go through with this. I was like that reluctant hero who, like, I felt the calling, I felt the message, but like, I was like, man, I'm no one to like, to do that. Like, who am I? Like, and I really don't know. And I don't know where this is going to go. But I just feel like it's something so big and something that I'm going to pursue and something that I'm out there to find more individuals like me that want to do more, be more, become more, and live life really to the fullest and take their families to levels that where they can't even dream of right now. Like, we can all do so much more. Like, do this for them, do this for you, do this for your friends, for your family, for everyone out there who said that you weren't fucking capable of doing anything. Fuck those people. You can do anything that you want to do. You just got to be willing to work on yourself. Like, I'm sorry, I gotta take a deep breath and let me take a sip of water right here, because not only do I believe in you, but I'm here to help you become better. I'm here to help you become stronger. I'm here to help you build your mental toughness. I'm here to help you believe more in yourself, to increase your confidence so that you can crush it out there. Like, this is what it's all about. Like, man, this thing just gets me fired up because I've been able to change my life so drastically that when people see where I'm at right now, and they see, like, those that knew me from back in the day, from the traumas, from overcoming all the bullshit that I'm sure we'll get into in future episodes, like, back then, that guy didn't think that I could do the things that I'm doing now. And it's because of I'm working myself, because I'm reading the books, because I'm working on myself, because I'm working out, because I'm feeding my body, my mind, my spirituality, because I'm becoming better as a whole. I'm literally loading a high performance tune with everything I do. That is how I got here. And that is the way that I want to show you that you can do it too. You really can. So, man, if you made it here to the end of this episode, if you're watching the video right here, or maybe you're just listening, I just want to say thank you for taking the time, for investing your time into the Live Wide Open podcast. Live your life wide open is the movement, and breaking the stereotype and helping others improve is the mission that God has really tasked me with. Like, we are driven individuals. We're working towards becoming the best version of ourselves, like, to do more, be more, live life to the fullest, live passionately. Join me on this journey while we help other motorsport enthusiasts just like you and me create the best lives that we can imagine. That is the mission. That is the movement. That is what we're out to create. And if this resonates with you, man, you could go ahead and give me a follow on Instagram. It's Wide Open Randy. And if you felt any connection, or like if this vibe, if this was your frequency, if this was like, man, this is fucking my type of shit, do me a big favor, and I'm gonna make a request. Please share this with one of your friends. Like just show them, man, yo, this guy right here, this guy is the same mindset as we are. Let's get better. Let's improve ourselves. Let's take our lives to the next level. And let's set ourselves up financially so that we can stack those toys in the garage and so that we can be fulfilled, that we can live passionately. I'll talk to you guys soon. Live life wide open, my friends. Peace.